Hello Scorpio. It is my intention to share with you today the reading that is going to provide you with a map for the following 15 the following 15 days from January 16th to January 31st. Hopefully this will provide you with a map that is going to tell you what you're going to be facing in the following days, and so you'll be ready to overcome the challenges by taking the right decisions at the right times, whenever you have to. So yeah, I thank you for providing me with a message that goes well above and beyond any kind of language barriers, because I really truly want to share with you the messages that I can share so that you may benefit from them. That's my whole intention, to truly help you out, and if I do have the chance, then why not? Anyway, let's go right into your reading. We have the past, the present, and the future. And when it comes to the past, we have mind, stage, and action. And when it comes to your mind, in the past, you've been feeling like losing some weight, like leaving some things behind, which is a good thing, because even though it might leave you a little bit confused, it gives you way more breathing room for you to be able to move around in a light way around life, which is what you want, because life is about celebration. It is about work, but not overwork. Don't overwork yourself. You're gonna burn out. And I think you understood that, and you let go of some things that were really pulling you down. And even though this stage was kind of confusing, because the Page of Swords reverse talks about you wanting to learn, but you really don't know where. You're actually very confused and you're very lost. But again, even though this stage was kind of really difficult for you, very confusing, I think you made the right approach to it, because this approach which was moving lightly, don't placing responsibility on your own shoulders about everything, just realizing that some things were beyond yourself and some things you had to let go for your own safety and sake. And the reason why I say that was a positive way of going about it was because you have this Page of Wands and this Nine of Cups here in your actions and surroundings, which means that you personally behaved like someone who was very optimistic and very light on your feet. So this releasing of load on your shoulders, this letting go of extra responsibility that was harming you, resulted in you being able to move in a more loving way around life, in a more passionate way, in a more light way. Because the Page of Wands is someone who moves around life like an adventure. He wants to see new places, meet new people, share his stories with other people. So he's a very optimistic and very travel-like person, very travel-like soul. And you're behaving like that. And that is fulfilling you, actually, in this period of confusion. This is making you feel good about yourself and about your decisions. And it's helping you realize and appreciate the things you have in your surroundings even more than before. Because the few things you have, the few things you kept with yourself and didn't throw away, are very important to you, and they are very meaningful to you. So that's a very good thing. That's a very good way of handling things. When it comes to the present, which my original intention is from the 16th to the 20th, 21st to the 25th, and 26th to the 31st, even though it is like that, the moment you watch this video is probably the best moment to apply the messages I'm giving you and the context. And obviously you have to use your own intuition to apply the things I'm saying to your own personal experience. That said, in the present moment, you are thinking, and your inner world is like a child, in the sense that you are letting go of the past. You're forgetting and forgiving the things that happened, and instead of focusing so much on them, you are placing your gaze on what is happening right in front of your eyes, which, amazingly enough, and in alignment with what I said here, that way of thinking is giving you some emotional harmony. It's actually making you feel better. Even though the stage you're going right now is a stage where you're losing things maybe, but more than losing things, it is you realizing that the things you have are no longer fulfilling you, and that you need to build or to raise new things or take things in a new direction. So that's a good thing. It means that you are capable of letting go the material attachments you have in favor of your own emotional well-being and harmony. That's great. And on top of that, not being content with the things you're already doing right, but to adding on top of that, You have that in your actions and surrounding. You are letting go of the things that were making you act like a victim or like a beggar, and instead of complaining and moving slowly and just acting like something that doesn't really benefit you, you are forgetting about all of the crap, and you are focusing on developing a new project, and you have the opportunity to do so because the Ace of Pentacles is in its upright position, which indicates a promising new start to a wonderful material adventure. And that is exactly what you're chasing, something new. So you are really seizing every opportunity you're getting, Scorpio, and I'm very happy for you. When it comes to the future, you have the Queen of Cups here in your thoughts, which means that you are gonna be acting in a very relaxed, cool, and going with the flow manner. You're gonna understand that there are some emotional flows and emotional cues you have to use in your favor, and you're gonna trust them and follow them, which is a very good thing, because Scorpio, being a water fixed sign, that says that your greatest strength is your own skill with emotions. You are a very emotional being, and you understand the power of emotions in yourself and in others. And the fact that you're listening to your emotions here, even though your future stage is going to be a difficult one, it's going to be one that is full of mental conflict, maybe because you're still confused as to what to do exactly. You don't really know what's the right path forward, even though you're willing to fight for it. Thing is, you're going to be here in this difficult situation, and it's going to require every ounce of you to remain still and steady, which you are doing without a problem because you are trusting your own feelings, instead of letting yourself be disturbed by the surrounding situations. You are reading them and you are acting accordingly because you want to go with the flow, in the sense that you want to go with the change. You understand that it is time to move on, it is time to change, it is time to let some parts of you and your surroundings die, so that the space remains free for something new to take place, something that is more aligned with yourself. Which is beautiful, because it means you're going with the process, not against it, even though the process is difficult. And that's a very strange courage that not everyone has, and the fact that you are acting like that speaks highly of yourself. So pat yourself on the back. I think you're doing wonderful, especially when you take into account that the basis of your energy is the Three of Cups, which means that the energy that is dominating this reading is your desire to celebrate and your willingness to celebrate, even though you are facing some difficult times, and that is wonderful. Especially, and this reading is full of especiallys and to add to that, but in this case it is true also, especially because you, even though you are not sure, because look, below the Three of Cups is the Six of Swords reversed. That means that you currently are experiencing a mental disharmony, in the sense that you are really confused about the things you're going to do in the future, or the things that you can do right now. You don't know what's the path forward, and you don't know what's the right path. However, what the Six of Swords is telling you is that you are actually on the right path. It's just that you are not seeing the results yet, because you're still in the process of getting to them. So do not be discouraged by the lack of progress. The lack of progress is not a sign that you are not doing the necessary steps. It is only a sign that this process is meant to last a little bit longer, so you can understand everything there is to be understood about the past and the present, and you can reach the future in a more satisfying way, with you being more true to yourself. Yes, and you are taking the time to celebrate this. So it is a beautiful reading, it really is, and I'm very happy for you, because it talks about a person who is facing the challenges of life with his head held up high, not being afraid of letting some parts of himself die in favor of you evolving to become someone better, which is a whole theme of Scorpio. Transformation, deep emotional transformation, which you are doing. You are evolving, you are changing into someone better, and because of that, because of your willingness to go with the flow, you are that much stronger. So I applaud you. I think you're doing great. There's nothing else to be said. I honestly don't have any kind of recommendations for you, because you're doing so well. Just stay steady on target. Don't give up. Don't let up. You're doing great. Stay on target. until the very end, you'll see that it will all work in your favor. So that's it. I hope the message resonates with you. If it doesn't, you're welcome to search for someone else who can give you a reading that is more akin to your experience. And if you do resonate, then I invite you to give it a thumbs up to the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to join my Facebook group so you can know about any kind of news I can offer you. Then again, my Facebook page is mostly in Spanish, but I will be uploading videos in English for your own comforts. So there you go. That's all the things I could have told you, Scorpio. I hope they are clear enough for you. I wish you the very best. Take good care, friends. Goodbye.